has really taught me who my real friends are and who I should cut out my life.
Oh,
Just put that over the over a
that
picture
is
of a
the intro.
mountain, and you'll bang on Instagram.
yeah. So it's spooky season. Everyone's a clown.
Hello
Always a
and
clown.
welcome to our Bonfire Night special of the 8th Lesson podcast.
Is it?
It's
Is it Bonfire Night?
because we're British.
What? So we're going to promote homegrown terrorism then?
Well, yeah. If you're going to have terrorism, you don't want it shipped in from overseas. You
It's
know,
not Bonfire Night.
it is soon though.
It's not though.
It's literally
November
Halloween.
5th.
It is really
Halloween.
soon.
Halloween special.
It's spooky
Remember
season. I don't want to remember. I don't want to remember a terrorist.
the
here.
November.
So,
But you hate the Queen. You always say you want to kill her.
that is whoa.
Oh,
That is
wait.
so. That is not even remotely true.
Future
employer.
employer.
What?
That's a funny
No,
joke.
no, you
Future
can't.
employers.
You can't even make stuff like that up, man. Like honestly, apologise right now.
I'm
Speak about
sorry.
the fact that you lie. Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
But
But I do.
No,
what I
but
do
we're not
disagree with is
celebrating-
constitutional rights.
you don't celebrate Guy Fawkes. You celebrate that he got caught. That's why you burn him every whatever.
To be fair,
You don't
Right, can we just go back to Halloween?
Halloween is an American
do the thing, Rob.
propaganda. What
it is
thing?
American propaganda. It's to get kids fat in it. It's to get kids fat.
Oh, I don't know about that. It's to get big companies rich because you buy spooky
Because
skeletons.
you buy spooky. Now you buy spooky sweets.
Wait, do what
Rob.
thing? What thing?
Read the thing.
Oh, okay.
You're reading the thing.
Oh,
Who's spooking?
You get excited about a new game. You press download and you go to sleep. 12 hours later, you look at your computer and see a confirmation for the download.
Oh, is that the joke?
That's it.
That's the okay.
that's the scary
That's
story.
that's the worst.
That's,
story.
that's all we got from Reddit.
No, I got
That's
some
how
other
big our
ones.
fan base is.
One guy actually sent like a really long story. But
Go.
I can't find it.
Find it then. Or you
I-
fired.
I messaged.
Yeah, we're gonna replace it.
Wow. Okay, pressure's on. I don't want to lose this job.
It's all I got. I want to lose my job.
I can't breathe.
I'm sure I messaged him. See, we can't let another massive pause happen. Fill in the time while I'm scrolling.
For them in time. Yeah.
Rob, you
Zane.
should have been prepared.
Yes.
I didn't have.
Joker.
I was prepared a month
Joker.
ago.
Oh, it's spooky season. You know what that means? It means that Joker came out about
Rob, find the thing.
ages
Well,
ago. It was good. It was a good film. Spooky.
what do you think, Zane?
I thought it was very spooky. I thought it was very good.
Yeah. Have you seen?
Yeah.
Someone was on about it. Apparently,
He
Just
died
a
in the
little
fridge.
bit. Spoiler alert, by the way.
He died in the fridge, innit? That's the idea.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah, when when he crawled into the fridge, everything else is a lie. The rest
Yeah,
of it-
that's not what I was going to say.
Oh, okay, what were you gonna say?
Apparently, you know how it starts the same place where it ends in
Yeah.
the interview room.
Yeah.
Apparently, on all the clocks throughout the film or something, the time's all the same.
Ah.
So apparently, it's just everything's in his head.
Yeah. Because he's not like a trusty narrator anyway, because he was lying about his girlfriend.
Yeah,
Like-
I thought that was really good.
That was I saw it coming. Like, you knew it was there as soon as she said, "What are you doing in my apartment?" You knew.
Yeah, yeah.
But then they kind of told you, and it kind of ruined it a bit. But at the same time, still the
Yeah, I think it would have been. I don't know if it would have been better, but I think it would have been really good if they didn't make it.
If they didn't, if they didn't tell you, and
If they, no,
because everyone knew.
if they put in the bit where she was like, "Why are you in my apartment?" but then didn't put the bit where it goes to when he's out and then she disappears.
Yeah, they went back over all the scenes and she's not there. It's
Yeah.
like, okay, well, I kind of knew that already. But at the same time, do you reckon he killed her or not?
Well, because it just shows him leaving, doesn't it? Yeah, I don't know, maybe.
Maybe. It's weird. The story's it's down to interpretation, I guess. I just think the last act of the film was a lie. When he's drawing a smile on his face in that kind of final scene.
Yeah.
Mad jumps from there to him being in an institution and killing people again. It doesn't make any sense.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I think it's really good. I really liked
it's a
it.
sick film. Probably the best film this year, other than maybe Endgame.
It's better than Endgame.
Mm.
Endgame's good because of what it is.
Because
rather
of
than how good
nostalgia.
the film is.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Endgame was about hype, to be fair. It was about, like...
Yeah.
Yeah,
Years
Joker
of watching
was like a
same
good
films.
film, even if you don't like superhero stuff.
Yeah.
It's deep.
It wasn't too connected to Batman as well. That's what I liked. It wasn't like...
Yeah.
He didn't hammer it down. Just kind of mentioned his dad a little bit. And that's it.
Is it It's Joaquin, isn't it?
Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin
yeah.
Phoenix.
Joaquin.
Phoenix, not Felix. He was
Phoenix? I said Phoenix. I said
Felix.
Phoenix.
Yeah, it's Phoenix, not
Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix. I thought he was
Yeah.
absolutely sick.
Yeah,
He's good.
I thought he
He's
was
good.
incredible.
he was in
never-
Gladiator back in
never
day.
seen it.
Back in day.
He was
Properly,
the
that's
emperor.
Yeah. He's good. He's sick, to be fair.
I like how they, in The Dark Knight, Heath Ledger has the scene where he's like looking out the police car window.
Yeah. He
They
kind of
like
has
they
that.
completely redid it. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's good
the whole
film.
thing was good. The whole thing was good.
Yeah.
To be fair. Just decent.
Okay, I found the story if you want to hear it, but it's like
Yeah,
a
go on.
page long. It's like a genuinely long story, and I don't know
It's fine.
if I can
We have
talk
time.
about it.
Yeah, go on. Hit us up.
The title is I don't know if this is supposed to be the title, but this is like the heading. I've been
Okay.
hiding under my desk for 12 hours.
Okay.
Good start.
Normal.
You're
No.
probably wondering, how did he get here? Well, I'll tell you. It all
Oh,
started
okay.
with Dave's fucking salmon casserole. It
Huh?
started around lunchtime yesterday. I'd been complaining to my cubicle neighbour, Karen, big Karen, about the
Karen.
smell of Dave's reeking salmon casserole that his wife made him bring to work for the past few days. And Karen had been in the middle of telling me to bring it up with our manager when the fire alarm went off. Just so you know, there was no punctuation in that at all. I mean, I'm just saying, there was,
Oh,
there was,
sorry.
there was no pauses.
Sorry.
Are we
Zach,
critiquing them for
Zach, give
spag
you
now?
credit.
Well, if I was
Spag
a better reader, I would not took a breath that whole time.
You literally just said how much of an awful reader you were.
It's
Yeah,
true.
exactly. But
I was
anyway.
always an narrator in the school play, so I'm like kind of
Oh,
beastie
God,
on it,
fuck
you know.
off,
Anyway.
mate.
I was one of them ones, man. I was a goat.
Yeah, it's because you were so shit at acting, you weren't getting a proper role.
What do you mean? What do you
Oh
mean?
my
What
God.
do you mean? I got
It's always-
seven in
the-
GCSE drama.
yeah,
What are you
the-
saying?
The narrators were always the retards who couldn't act, they just had to. They could just read. So
No, that isn't true.
They'd just stand them at the edge of the stage and with the microphone and get them to narrate what's going on.
That's
No,
not true.
no.
Not on my
And
school,
a
not on my
narrator
school.
has to do all the work. Like if you
The
listen
narrator
to an
was the
audio
big
book,
boy role.
they're like
It's a big
really.
deal.
into
Yeah,
it.
I don't think
Because that-
Lane's
that's-
done any audio books.
Yeah.
I was a big
Yeah,
boy.
maybe because that's an audio book,
It's true.
not a play.
Moving on. We
Nah,
looked at
yeah.
each other and then around the office. We couldn't see any fire anywhere. But being on the 15th floor, we didn't want to take any chances.
Wait, is
Where's
this
the
one?
fire
God,
come from?
is this 9/11?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be weird. I haven't ever read this story before.
Oh, yeah. So,
God's sake.
that's spoilers for everyone.
So we didn't want to
If you haven't
take
caught up with the newest season of America,
Oh, wow. That was an offensive joke.
that wasn't an offensive joke. That was.
I picked up my phone and we walked out the cubicles. Perhaps it was just a drill. Looking back, I wish it had been a drill. We walked out into... Oh, of course you're going to wish it was a drill if it was a real fire. We walked out into the hallway with the elevators. Like most office buildings, you needed a pass to scan into the actual work areas. Confidentiality and the sort. I beelined for the elevators. But the stream of people flowing from the office reminded me that in the case of a fire, you should always take the stairs. I was about to go and follow them when Karen grabbed my arm. We're taking the elevator.
We're taking the kids. She's taking the
Take
kids.
the kids. Give them back custody. They're my kids too.
Yeah, Karen grabs the kids.
I looked at her confused. What do you mean, Karen? We have to take
Oh,
the
that's
stairs.
a manly voice. That's a manly voice.
She looked at all the people going down the
So
stairs.
Batman's in the middle of the fire.
That's
Christian
exactly
Bale
who you
pops out
are.
of nowhere.
She looked at all the people going down the stairs, then at me, then at the elevator. Call button.
Oh, wait, is this a true story?
I don't think so. That would be weird. She pressed
If
the
so,
button.
if it's a true story, what the fuck's wrong with the casserole, man? Like, let Dave do his thing.
I'm sure the casserole will come back.
If he's about that life, if he's
It's probably got a soggy bottom.
Ooh.
to be fair.
Wait, what's a casserole?
It's like
I have no
sausages and
It's like
stuff
it's like a stew
mixed
with-
all together. Yeah, a stew's a good description.
Stews are lazy. A lazy dish.
It's
It's
just
like soup. Soup is like so boring. It's so vanilla.
no, it
Yeah.
depends what type of soup.
Well, no, it's not
You're vanilla.
is it? It's
You're
tomato.
Thanks, man.
You're
Thanks,
vanilla.
man. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
It's not vanilla.
you're more
it's
caramel.
tomato.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Caramel's not vanilla,
Wow,
so it's fine.
just take my joke like that. That's fine.
I did. I heard it
I,
straight.
I hope everyone listening to the podcast hears me say it first, and then you say it straight after.
Right, did he steal your joke?
Straight
Zane,
up
you're
stole
proper
it.
say.
And I made it
Rob,
very
my
clear.
microphone-
Is my microphone shit or something? Like, can no one hear me?
You're
No,
sort
me.
of quiet.
Nah, you're fine.
I can hear you fine.
Anyway, where was I?
It's casserole. Oh no,
Yeah.
drill.
She
No,
pre-
grabs. Takes
she
arm.
pressed-
Karen
she-
takes the kids.
Karen.
She takes the kids. Takes the kids.
She pressed
Karen's
the...
looking for the
truth.
man.
Fuck off!
So
She
sad.
pressed the button and met my gaze. Oops.
Yeah.
Guess I'll take the elevator.
Well, that was a very nice bit of my voice.
I'm not
You
taking
had me
15
there.
levels of stairs down to the main lobby for a drill. If it were real, we'd smell smoke through the vents.
Karen, that's a fatal mistake, that is.
By now, the flow of people had subsided, and it was just the two of us on the floor. I looked at
Just
her,
the two of us.
then to the
We
door
can
leading
make
to the
it.
stairs, then to the light that dinged, saying the elevator had arrived. On impulse, I went to the elevator and got on. If the elevators were still functioning, then surely this was just a drill. Karen smiled smugly and came in after me.
Oh,
He's like,
Oh.
wait, Rob, can you just read forward a bit and make sure it's not like a porno?
No.
What was that word?
If,
Wait,
if,
that's
that,
not-
if that's where it goes, that's where it goes.
Rob's like, oh wait, he has touched a video clip.
How do I send you guys a GIF? She pressed the button, the ground floor button, and the elevator began its slow descent.
Oh yeah.
What
Slow
voice did I do?
descent. It was like Batman.
No, for the woman.
Yeah.
Oh, it
It
was.
was like a Cartman.
Southern Bell.
It was
So, yeah,
a
so
normal
that's
voice.
how I describe it.
So,
A bit high pitched, not high pitched.
see, it's actually like a really long monologue.
Carry on. Come on, we're intrigued.
So
now.
the-
You invested. us.
So the boss is giving me some pretty important reports to work on. Something to do
Wait,
with
this
the
is Karen. I can't
expenses.
tell. You need to do the voice.
Wait, do the
Something
voice.
to do with the expenses in our genetics department.
Nice. Good acting, Rob. Good
What
acting.
the-
I believe it. It's believable. It's believable.
And that's why you're done it, right?
That's a cool. I think I'm in line for a promotion. Isn't that great? I looked at her and blinked. Of all the other accountants I'd wanted to be in an elevator with, why did it have to be her? Yeah,
God.
that's just great, Karen. She smiled again, not sensing my sarcasm. Yeah, it is. You better stop kissing my ass now, Jim.
You turn like American so fast.
This is clearly an American story.
And in the 5 minutes they've been in the elevator, she's adopted a very strong Texan accent.
Yeah,
Doesn't make
that's
sense.
why it's so spooky, because she just keeps changing her voice. She's like possessed by demons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
The
is.
fumes. The fumes.
It's
that-
actually a
never-
deeper story than we first thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. There's actually some punctuation. Yeah, it is. You'd better stop kissing my ass now, Jim, if you ever want to get out of that entry-level position. My name's Mark. I've told her that a couple of times. She insists on calling me Jim. Tough times.
Oh, nicknames. Thank you.
The elevator slowed and then came to a halt. I looked up to the floor display, surprised to see that the elevator hadn't stopped on the ground floor like I thought. The small display showed the number 7, and I frowned. Though I figured perhaps someone else had pressed the call button on that floor, and we'd simply get more passengers. I shrugged and passively listened to Karen, who was in the middle of a long-winded rant about how she was so glad that she would finally be the manager, and pulled out my phone. Due to being blinded by her own brilliance, she didn't notice that we hadn't stopped on the proper floor and stepped out into the hallway. She turned back to me and noticed...
Wait, hold on. Karen is the manager.
No, she's gonna be the manager. She's up for a promotion.
Yeah, that's the problem, man. She starts complaining and now they just
She's
get
gonna deal with it herself, yeah.
And then she took the kids.
She's gonna ask for the manager and then have to talk to herself.
You become the very thing.
Yeah,
you
when she
sought
asked
to
when she
destroy.
asked for the manager, she was asking for the manager, not the manager.
Oh god. She turned back to me and noticed the horrified expression that was plastered across my face. Confused, she asked, "What's wrong, Jim? Can't fathom how amazing I am." Oh wait, I didn't do the voice. What's wrong, Jim? Can't fathom how amazing I am.
That's very nice
She
voice.
turned and snickered, stopping.
Oh!
Oh my god.
No, but it's not spelt. It's not spelt like how it's spelt. It's spelt like a Snicker bar. Like she snickered,
CK. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
CK.
which is no
Seek
offense
out.
to this guy.
What?
She turned and snickered, stopping only moments before a large mass of grey steel crashed into her, splattering her against the wall.
Jesus Christ!
Caught, and for the first time allowed myself to peer out the elevator. Past the dead man in the white lab coat that had horrified me before. The walls were caked in blood and viscera. Half a skull was stuck to the walls, marinating in a gooey glob of congealed blood and brain matter. Bits of white
Marinating.
fabric.
He was like, "Oh, I'll use that in the next casserole."
See, that's it.
Well, that's what the salmon casserole is.
That's what the casserole's made of, I guess. We're
Yeah,
poking
yeah.
up here and there between masses of limbs and organs, pulverized by an unknown force. Choked back the bile as I looked to where Karen had ended up. What was left of Karen was pancaked on the wall. Next to her was a large grey filing cabinet that crumpled along the edges by some sort of vice-like mechanism. Her hair was splayed against the wall like a halo around her fragmented skull. Her Gucci handbag was still attached to her flattened arm, but it was clearly stuck in the drywall.
Gucci Flex, man. Why do you need to drop that? Why do you have to name drop Gucci for?
Because they're sponsored. So are we.
Uh,
I choked back
by
a scream
Gucci.
filled with
Mad.
vomit. She began to peel off the wall, leaving her detached scalp behind. A thought crossed my mind, and in my shock, it took me a moment to realise what it implied. What drew that filing cabinet? I slowly turned, as the longer I refrained from looking at it, the less likely chance it had of existing. Yet, as my eyes fell upon it, I knew it should never have existed. It stood nearly 8 feet tall, head nearly scraped against the roof, the bandages covering the entirety of its neck and head, seemingly obscuring its vision entirely. Though it was anthropomorphic in nature, the similarities between it and a human stopped there.
I'm sorry. What has happened?
I know, right?
So I'm confused. Karen got collapsed in an elevator, but how did she get
I
collapsed?
think Karen stepped out the elevator, and some giant monster threw a filing cabinet at her.
Oh.
Its arms were thick with sinewy, skinless muscle, rippled with each minuscule movement the creature made.
I just want to talk about casserole again. No, like
Yeah, same. I love a bit of casserole.
I've never had a casserole, but I'm
I think it's
assuming.
nearly over. On each of its wrists were large shackles, chains dangling off. At the end of its right arm was a rectorial hand, each claw tipped with a large talon. At the end of its left, a huge metal spike that rested with the ground. Several large clear tubes hung off.
Are you
its
sure
wide
this isn't an episode of Stranger Things?
To be fair, it sounds a lot like an episode of Stranger Things.
It will be after the people in Stranger Things hear this. Just dangled to just
God's
above
sake.
the floor, and black liquid flowed through them. Its legs were the size of tree trunks, each one
Oh, yes.
bound with leather
And that
straps.
wasn't even a leg. yes.
Oh.
Oh, so.
That strained against the large vascular.
What is wrong with you, man?
Oh, it stood still, moving only when it took in a deep breath from behind the bandages. A groan sounded from the other side of the floor, as if someone was pinned under something. And after seeing the huge filing cabinet it threw with such ease, I assumed that was the case. The creature moved in a flash, covering the distance between itself and where the noise came from in the map. I heard the groan once more, followed by a series of sickening thuds. The creature pushed its metal appendage down on the person over and over again. Oh. I turned to the floor buttons of the elevator, wondering why the damn thing wasn't moving, and my heart dropped. There were no more lights, no more power. The single message displayed on the screen. Emergency. Please use stairs.
No way. Dun, dun, dun.
Is that the moral of the
That's the
story?
end.
Wow, Karen, man, Karen causing problems again.
To be fair, after hearing that, after 12 hours, I'm still hiding under my desk.
This is true.
Mm.
Yeah, well,
That was, I hate to say it.
no. I refuse.
The best part of that was the accents, not gonna lie.
Yeah, the performance was 10 out of 10, to be fair.
Wait, why don't we go into a deep discussion?
A deep
Do any of you believe in ghosts?
Yeah.
No.
I've got CCTV of a ghost.
It's just not
Really?
true.
Yeah, from my back garden.
Uh-huh.
What was it?
I'll send it to the group chat actually right now.
Go on.
Give more.
What?
Describe
What
it
was
to
it?
It was no. They can maybe see actually if I can find. How do you send videos or pictures? Oh, I got it. Camera roll.
Camera
Like,
roll.
that's funny. Good joke.
Can't believe it, boys. Can't believe it. Yeah, I know. Ghosts aren't real. Hashtag
How can you be so sure, Si?
I can just be sure because supernatural things and that.
But how can you be so sure?
How can you be so sure?
Maybe
that God's real?
Shakespeare was on for something. Like you can't.
Exactly.
But you can't be so sure
Okay.
that there isn't something that's up there. Or
Or
there.
right next to you.
True.
Yeah.
True. 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 Spooky.
scary skeletons.
That's literally the only Halloween song, I swear. It's that and like Thriller.
No, are you
There's, like,
retarded?
Loads of Halloween.
What
No,
about
it's literally that
the
one.
graveyard
Are you
smash?
retarded? Literally,
Monster
yeah,
Mash.
exactly.
Monster Mash. And then those two, and that's it.
No, fuck off. There is literally an album. It's now that's what I call Halloween.
Yeah, but
What else is
you get
there?
dead songs in there. There's not going to actually be any like.
Yeah, there's. I've never said they were good songs. I'm just saying there is other Halloween songs.
It is a genre, I think.
I don't know, man.
Okay, Halloween songs.
Yeah, go on.
Thriller. A
Yeah, that's
Nightmare
one.
on My Street.
What is
What's
that?
These are all like actual real. The Time Warp. That's
What's
an
that?
absolute banger.
What?
What's
That's
that?
like I'm not gonna fucking sing it.
Yeah,
you are. Go on.
Yeah, you are. Go on.
Well, I'm
Go
not
on.
going to.
No. You know, warm up.
No, fuck off.
One,
Um,
two, one.
One, two, one, two,
three,
one, two,
two,
one, two, Justin. 1, 2, Justin. 1, 2.
There must be more. What is there? Monster Mash.
Monster
Ooh.
Mash.
Monster Mash, and that's it.
No, fuck, what was I saying? I'm gonna get absolutely fuming at you in a second. I put a spell on you.
I guess.
Thriller.
Oh, yeah.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, pushing it with that one, but fair enough.
Superstition by Stevie Wonder. That is an
Oh, okay, that is a banger.
Classic.
To be fair, that is a banger.
Is that a Halloween song?
I guess
No,
you can kind of play it.
Somebody's watching me.
I
Oh, yeah.
always feel like
Oh, is that?
somebody's
Wait.
watching me. Oh,
What's that
it's
coming
banger.
over the?
Yeah, is it a
Yeah.
Hexburg?
I'm sorry. If I play Time War, you will know what I mean. It's Rob.
Is it
Rocky
Hexburg?
Horror. Wait, I think
Stop
What?
eating your
the
mic.
Rocky
Someone's
Horror
Who's doing it? It's
Picture-
Rob. It's always
It's
Rob.
Rob. Rob's a fucking retard when it comes to fucking monk.
Whoa, that's actually an offensive term.
No offense to my future employers. The Addams
Big up
Family
future
theme song.
Da-da-da-da.
Oh, Dark Horse by Katy Perry.
Oh no, that's not even remotely Halloween. That's like, that's not. You're not even like being close
Oh,
to pushing it with that one.
Monster by Lady Gaga. That is...
I don't know that one.
Wait, what's Time War?
Oh, okay. Right, can someone play it, please?
Play it, Rob. Wait, I'll Google it. I can't find it. What's it called?
Just
Time-
sing it a little bit.
No,
Time
I'm not
War.
fucking singing.
I did the stupid American accent. You have to take one for the team.
You didn't mean to do a stupid American accent.
No, don't play the actual song because that's copyright.
It's not copyright. It's phase.
It's
No,
not though.
saying you can't just say fair use at everything.
You can't
Fair use.
steal someone's content and go, nah, fair use.
But listen closely.
What is it?
So you can't.
Zane, stop playing it. We're gonna die.
I don't get it. It's not Halloween.
Our
It's not-
career's over.
That's it, man. YouTube. That killed us. Killed us
Oh
off.
no. Tough times. What were we
Skirt.
talking about? Ghosts? No, I don't believe in ghosts.
I don't believe in ghosts either.
Yeah, but like how? I guess you can say you don't believe
Ghosts
in it,
are real.
but like
Nah.
They really are.
I mean,
I don't know if I believe in it.
You believe
But,
what you want to believe.
I mean, there's bound to be something.
I'm going to send it to the Snapchat group because it's not working on Discord.
but
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. But Maybe not.
Maybe not.
You know?
Maybe not. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you could say that about everything in life, really.
Maybe, but maybe not. You know.
I would just like to shout out iPad 2 Soul for giving us that story.
Yeah, it was
It is.
awful.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
It
was pretty bad. I mean, and it was worse written. I brought a lot to it. Like there was poor punctuation
Big
and
yourself
grammar.
up. Big yourself up.
He spelled
Go on, Rob.
he spelled a lot of words wrong. So.
Yeah. Slag him off. Go on. You know you want it.
And he didn't really
There we
loop
go,
it all
it's
around
sense.
together. I didn't think. You know.
Skirt.
Okay, someone describe this video in detail.
Okay. Right. I think that's it. So what is it then? Like your back garden or something?
Yeah, the CCTV footage is of my back garden.
Alright.
Spooky.
So what's the ghost? Like the pixel in the corner? Just
Yep, top left.
have you highlighted that, or is that just like
No, that's the footage.
it's probably something stuck to your camera?
It's not.
No, like
It's not. No, because look at the second video. Yeah,
yeah.
that's it. A bit after, and it's still there, and we like because I was watching it at the time. Because also there was a teddy bear that moved as well. I think I've got a screenshot.
That's
A
strange.
screenshot of a teddy bear moving.
It's
You
strange.
know what I mean? Like a screen record.
Yeah.
I don't know though.
Okay, so what it is like a circle in the top left of a security camera, and it's moving around.
But there's also a figure that's like below it as well. Look at the dark figure.
Right,
I don't know about that. I think that's a shadow.
No, like there's an actual thing moving underneath it.
I think that's just the camera, right?
Nah, it's not because we checked it and there's like no cobwebs or anything on it.
What if it is just the camera, but it's just the camera because the camera can pick that stuff up and we can't?
Yeah, there was definitely no. Yeah, because I checked out the bathroom window and there was nothing there.
I have my suspicions.
And like we had like a massive conspiracy because basically the teddy bear statue is it was my granddad's statue who died, and then we had this conspiracy that like he was moving the statue, but like obviously that's a bit sick.
I mean, maybe. I have a lot of doubts though. I don't know. It's always like.
Can you not see the literal body in the second video?
There's no body there.
I can see that there's a light in the top left, and underneath the light there's a shadow. And because the light's moving, so the shadow's moving as well.
Can you put this on the screen?
No, maybe later, but I won't. I'm trying to be descriptive with my words.
Reads one story, thinks he's like a writer now.
Well, someone else describe it.
I'm just saying, like
Exactly.
Hypocrite.
I don't know. It's always weird. Like I would think if ghosts were real, like there would be some decent evidence by now.
It'd be like insurmountable evidence that ghosts are in fact real, rather than being like.
Why isn't the stuff like what Cab's showing, like all the pictures and stuff out there? Why isn't that evidence?
Well, I know it's not insurmountable, is it? It's not like definite.
It's not. Yeah, it's not.
It's disputable.
Yeah.
It's disputable. Isn't it?
Yeah, I guess it's always going to be disputable though, because no one.
Yeah, exactly. You're never going to have a clear.
Like, there's literally people that think that the Earth's flat.
This is true.
So the Earth being round is still disputable, even with all the.
I mean, it is strange. Like
evidence.
there is something in the top left, like without a doubt, and it's moving. It's a shadow. Like you can see. It does look like the shadow of a person underneath. Like if you like drag along the video and kind of skip it forwards, it looks like the shadow of a person moving.
I might get the video and like put a filter on it to see if like making it brighter if there's anything to it.
Like I'm kind of suspicious that it's like a firefly or something like that.
Or something like that. Yeah, an insect like clinging to the wall and bouncing off, or something on the corner of your camera maybe.
And then that's making a shadow.
Yeah,
like
that looks bigger than it is because it's higher up.
I'm not sure.
True. True.
But if ghosts are real, don't kill me, and I'll worship you. You know?
God's sake.
Okay, it looks weird. It looks weirder with a filter. Not gonna lie.
Is the filter like a Halloween filter with like skeletons in the background?
No, it's just like a brighter filter that like shows more of what's going on.
Spooky.
Huh.
Spooky skeletons.
Shivering down your spine.
Who's hard?
I don't think we can sing that because that's actually a song.
You're
No,
not
'cause
allowed
you're making
to
your own
sing.
cover. No, you can make your own cover.
No,
Your own
not
cover, so it's
anymore.
not
I'm
anything
saying you
that-
don't seem to understand how
Fair use,
copyright works.
fair use.
No, you actually can't sing anymore. You used to be
Yeah,
able
you used
to,
to.
but you can't. Like,
No, isn't
start
that
in this few
article?
years, yeah.
So not yet. So you can sing now.
Yeah, fair use.
Shut up.
Fair use doesn't mean any. Like,
It does. It means a lot.
certain
It's fair
things
use.
are fair use, like
Zane kidnaps
national
a child.
anthem.
Fair you.
Fair use. Fair use.
oh, that has many meanings. fair use for what?
I'm so sorry. Oh my god.
Disapproving, very disapproving of such humour, such tasteless humour.
I think we should
Shut
talk
up,
about.
man.
I think we should talk about
We're never
Bonfire
getting
Night
employed.
because it's way better than Halloween. And Halloween's
I'm just saying-
shit.
What's so good about-
Bonfire Night?
I'm going to
nothing really.
Himley on Saturday, I think.
I'm not doing anything
yeah.
for Bonfire.
Oh! On an unrelated note, away from the podcast,
I mean, not there.
my parents are going away this weekend, so we can do that thing. Rob.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. Oh wow.
It's got to be said.
Oh wow.
This,
Oh,
it's
your
got to be
parents
said.
going away.
this will.
Yeah.
Oh.
Big up.
Yeah, there's going to be something big that's up.
It's gonna be very big
It's
up.
big and up.
In the
And
end,
what's happening? Have I just not been
I'll tell
invited?
you.
No, you
No,
have.
Yeah, you have. You've been invited now. You can
But what day is it on?
go. Friday night or Saturday night or any night. that's
Preferably,
not Sunday night.
preferably Friday night because I've got work on Saturday night.
Friday night works. To be fair, I don't know. Just gonna kick back and watch some films. That's the truth.
Because Zane hasn't seen 300.
Yeah, I haven't seen 300. Rob hasn't
Well,
seen
neither have
much of
I.
the Tarantino.
You haven't
films.
seen 300?
No.
No.
Oh my
So yeah, I've got
God.
300 on. I've got 300 on DVD, so we'll watch that. And drop a comment and
Such
say
a
what
good
films we
film.
should watch. Andrew.
What's 300?
It's like one of
It's
the best
Sparta.
films I've ever seen. Yeah,
This
is Sparta.
Sparta. It's that one.
And you know when I talk about the Persian Empire, that's like the period of time I'm talking about.
Mm. But then you haven't
Is that-
seen like Inglourious Bastards and stuff like that, which is
Yeah.
like incredible. Best film ever made, I think, maybe.
You're wrong.
What is the
Go on
best
then.
film?
What's your favourite film then?
Shaun of the Dead.
I can fair. That is an absolute banger. That is like top 10.
You're dead. Incredible.
Hot Fuzz,
Mm.
slightly
Paul.
worse.
I
Paul's not
watched
good.
Paul the other day.
Paul's
it's not
good.
good.
Hot Fuzz
I
is amazing.
No,
Hot
Paul's
Fuzz is
alright.
good. I didn't like it. Yeah.
It's better than the
World's
third
End.
one.
I think the
The
World's
World's
End's way
End.
funnier.
I really
think
like
it's
the World's
funnier.
End. Yeah.
I think
No,
underrated.
The World's End is genuinely so shit.
What?
I think it's trash. I think it's a little
I think
bit
it's
trash,
just
but it's
a bit-
better than Paul.
No, it was good up until the ending.
What,
Yeah, when
he's
they
like,
started hitting you with the aliens and stuff.
Like the actual pub crawl was really funny. And then when
Yeah.
there was those like blue ass alien shit.
spoilers.
Yeah,
It's just a bit weird.
the aliens were stupid. The aliens were stupid. It didn't really make sense, especially when the other two were so grounded.
And then
like, one of them had
Hot Fuzz and Shaun
zombies.
of the Dead are just brilliant.
Yeah,
I
funny.
still can't decide which one, but I think it goes Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead.
Then
Shaun of
Hot
the Dead.
Fuzz, then
I think
Paul,
Shaun of the
then
Dead's just
World's
more
End.
iconic.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
It's so good.
I've got like a Shaun of the Dead thing.
It's the first one.
I've got a
watched as well.
Shaun of the Dead T-shirt like that.
Have you actually?
Yeah.
Has it got something to do with going to the what's it called?
Winchester.
Is it
It's like
Yeah.
say Barbara, kill Phil.
Yeah, I've got that. I've got that on a plaque. It's so great.
On a
sorry.
plaque.
Yeah, it's so strange. I don't know why. I don't know.
And it's like, and then go
Christmas
to the
is over.
Winchester and kick back and wait for this to all blow up.
Wait for all blow over. Yeah.
Huh.
It's such a sick film. It's a good one. Underrated. Edgar Wright as well makes some bangers. You seen Baby Driver?
Yeah,
No, but I've heard
I've
about
seen
it.
Baby Driver.
That's
it's,
a good
It's
film.
pretty good.
It's a good film.
It's a bit
That's the
weird,
same
but I
guy.
quite like it.
It's cool. I liked it. It's got the
Wait,
Punisher in
that
it.
is the one with the guy who drives for the criminal.
The guy who drives the getaway car and he's
Yeah.
deaf. Yeah. It's a sick one.
No, he's not
sounds like a
deaf.
Cool concept.
No, he is deaf.
No, because he listens to music.
Yeah, but he's deaf. That's what like if you listen to it like he's deaf. That's why it's so strange. And you can only hear the music through one ear, and that's why the music is never in like surround. It's always on. It sounds like you listen to it like a pirated version of the music because it's only in one ear.
Or maybe they just thought it was fair use and they just use whatever music they wanted to.
True that. Fair use. It goes under fair use, to be fair.
What? I didn't think it was
What else is good?
Shaun of the Dead's a Halloween.
Kind of.
It's got zombies in it.
Well,
It's 100% a Halloween film.
Oh yeah, it's a Halloween film. I don't know.
It's brilliant.
There's no good Halloween films.
Oh my god, we should have gone as the cast from Shaun of the Dead.
Oh.
We could have got like a white shirt and then red on the shirt and then
Name tag saying hello, my name's Shaun, and then a baseball bat, a cricket bat.
Oh my god, yes, we should have done that.
Oh mad.
Oh my god, who would have been Ed?
Wait, which one's Ed?
The fat one.
Oh, I wouldn't mind being Ed, to be fair. No, maybe I'd be the corner shop owner or something.
Wow. Do you guys think if you were like...
I'll be Liz. Oh shit, I'll be Liz.
Rob would be the stepdad.
I don't remember the stepdad.
Yeah.
$1,000,000%.
No, but no one would want to be those like weird, edgy ones, the woke ones. You know, the one with the glasses who's a bit of a twat.
Phil.
Yeah, I hate this. I
hate Phil as well. He's deaf though. He's deaf is the best scene of the film.
Oh yeah.
Wait, is that when he goes
satisfying?
to the window?
Yeah,
he goes and they're literally ripping out his
He gets ripped his insides out.
And then
when they're fighting to
goes
Queen.
after him.
Yeah, and then she just
Oh,
never seen him
great.
again.
When they no, it's funny when they're stumbling across the exact same group as them.
Yeah.
Whatever. But it's his ex-girlfriend or whatever.
It's just everyone's reversed.
Yeah. Oh, it's funny. That is good.
That's great. It's a brilliant film.
It's a sick film. It's fantastic. What do you want from the shop? Cornetto.
That's what it's called, the Cornetto trilogy.
It's Cornetto trilogy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's always on TV, isn't it? It's true, always. Hot Fuzz is always on ITV too. I swear to God, like every day.
Yeah. It's like
Hot
Friends
Fuzz
on
is
Comedy
great.
Central. It's on like 24/7.
I've never understood
Hot Fuzz.
Friends. Never understood Friends. Hot Fuzz, sick. Friends, what the hell? It's Americans can't do comedy, that's why.
True.
I think Friends is pretty funny.
Really?
I don't mind Friends.
It was funny
Well,
the
it's
first
just-
time I watched it. Like,
It's just I haven't watched all of it. I've watched a bit of it. But it's
No,
just
like-
easy to watch, isn't it?
yeah, it's like
Yeah,
Just have it
it's-
on.
I don't know.
sneaky stuff there.
Like you're watching like Joker, and you have to like analyze every scene in the film, just trying to understand what is going on. And you watch Friends, and you can just
Yeah, but like I'd rather watch something like Peep Show or like Bad Education.
Yeah,
rather
definitely.
than Friends.
Peep Show, the cringe comedy. It's like the Britain has like the cringe comedy, the stuff that makes you like your toes curl.
Nah, sorry, not bad. I prefer Fresh Meat.
Fresh
Fresh
Meat's
Meat's
good.
quite funny. It's
I
quite
think
funny.
that's
Fresh
brilliant.
Meat's
Fresh
really
Meat's quite
funny.
funny.
Yeah.
Bad Education's good, but a bit overrated.
I
Plus the
don't
movie
like
is
Bad
terrible.
Education that much. I've
The
never
movie was
really
trash.
liked it.
Oh, what was the other one that's really good? I'm trying to think. It's Peep Show.
There's
and there's
loads.
like
I
another-
watched-
Oh, In Betweeners. Oh, In Betweeners, of course.
I've watched
Twins
Little
is
Britain
the best
probably
one.
like five times.
True. In Betweeners is probably the most
Little
like,
Britain's
quotable
good, yeah.
thing. Little Britain's good. Little Britain's good. And the other one they did as well, Come Fire With Me, is quite good as well.
Is
They're
In
making
Between
up of
us
that.
like the most iconic?
British thing ever.
Pretty, yeah.
Yeah, it probably is, you know.
Oh, I don't know.
Pretty-
Slavery was pretty good.
Oh my god. Oh, no. 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 No.
No,
Rob,
that's,
that's not.
I'm not.
No, Rob, no.
No, fuck you.
No, I
That's an
disapprove of
iconic
this.
British thing.
And you
What do
literally
you mean
said
iconic?
No,
It's
no,
not
no,
iconic implies that it's good.
No, it doesn't.
he said it was pretty good.
Yeah, you said. Oh, you literally did say it's pretty good.
No.
I said I don't know. Slavery was pretty good. Those who use that word. And this is something I cannot tolerate. So therefore, I'll have to ask you to retract that statement and apologise.
I refuse.
I know what you meant, Rob. Rob, I know what you meant. You meant that look, slavery was for like in Britain, slavery is iconic.
Yeah.
Because
Iconic
of
doesn't
the
mean good.
imperial-
It
Iconic
means
just
it's like an
what
icon.
look at icon, yeah, like what we know for.
What? So you think Britain's more known for the slave trade now
Then
than
I think
is?
the slave trade had more of an impact than the in-betweeners. And you can shoot me if you think I'm
Oh,
wrong.
really?
Exactly.
Yeah, but the slave trade is not very quotable, is it? You know, no one ever calls anyone like a briefcase, not very nice person. You know.
I think.
I don't know.
I think
I
there
reckon
are
people-
quotable parts of that.
Oh my god. Oh, you're actually so bad. You're not. It's not so bad.
Ugh.
You're an
I'm gonna-
awful human being.
I feel embarrassed sharing a platform with you.
Yeah,
Rob.
not gonna lie. There's probably quotes from slavery that have been more used than in between this quote.
It's true. Anyway, do you guys think if you were like around in slavery, you would try and stop it? Do you think you'd be one of those people?
It's
Like,
one of those
nothing-
questions.
or do you
Is
think
there
you'd
anything
just
you could have done?
yeah?
It's one of those questions that like it's like saying like, oh, if you were German and you knew what was going on, it's kind of like, well, A,
Would
like,
you have been a
it's
shin?
never going to happen, and B, I'd like to think my morals would prevail and I'd actually do the right thing.
Yeah, but do you actually think they
So,
would?
yeah.
Do you think with like the
Well,
threat of
people
death?
did. So
Some
if
people
you
did.
wanted to, you could probably.
But I feel like the fear of like getting just taken and killed.
And all your family taken and
Mm.
tortured, and
Didn't they just send them off in the ships if they tried to do anything?
wait,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
are-
they'd
which are we
send them with
talking
them, I
about
guess.
slavery or the Holocaust?
Yeah, to be fair, this
This took a dark turn.
It's Halloween.
yeah.
Is what it's
For
supposed
God's
to
sake. I don't know. It's one of those questions, and it's just a bit stupid. As in terms of like,
It's just
how are
that
you
trope.
ever supposed to know? That trope of Rob's stupid questions.
be. No, because it could that type of thing could happen again. And would you now be able like learn from those lessons and be like?
I don't
Well-
think it's possible that type of thing could happen on that larger
On that
scale
scale.
again.
True. Without people like knowing about. I mean, actually, to be fair,
I think
I mean,
it
I'm not
could.
being funny.
In Hong Kong
I know-
right
I know,
now,
no,
like
it's happening with Muslims, isn't
It
it?
is-
I guess
it
in
is
China.
happening.
Yeah.
I just think in this country, people get offended over like fat jokes. Like, we're definitely not going
That's
to go.
stupid. Did you see the
Slavery,
James Corden
yeah.
thing?
Yeah.
Someone took a look at
Like
James
6
Corden. He
months ago.
started going on about how he was like fat shaming and stuff. I don't know, man. Like, it's like sometimes it's not even necessarily a bad thing, right? Like, if you have to fat shame someone, maybe like you're gonna like inspire them to lose weight. or
No,
whatever.
okay, yeah. Calling someone a
To a
fatty
degree.
bum is not good.
Yeah, it's
saying
mean.
something-
It's mean.
saying-
You shouldn't go out the way to hurt someone's.
No, I'm not. No, I'm
But if they
saying
ask you to be honest and
no,
you say,
I don't. I think even that's a bit like harsh. I'm saying like, if someone's lost weight and you go, "Whoa, you've lost so much weight," like, well
don't
done.
cry.
That it's a good thing.
Yeah, it is a good thing. You're giving them positive reaffirmment and that, so it's not like
mhm.
I don't know. People just look for a way to cry about everything and be a victim.
But I think if you make a decision and you're like, I don't mind being fat, I like food, then that's your decision,
Then
and
that's
no
your
one can
decision. Yeah,
criticize you. from that.
I agree. I agree with that.
Yeah, you should have the right to eat yourself to death if you want to necessarily,
Yeah.
even though it's not a good thing. And
But you
like,
can't say,
everyone
"Oh,
goes
this is
into
a
it.
great plan." Like,
Yeah, you discourage it. But if they were started complaining,
And if a comedian makes a joke about fat people, you can't get offended because you've made that choice.
if comedians make a joke, then people should really try their best not to get offended because the role of a comedian is to try and cause offence, right?
Rob,
What's going on? What? Oh, my ears. Oh, it's over. It's over.
sorry
So-
about that. If
Technical
you're still
difficulties. Technical difficulties.
He's just muted himself.
Oh,
Lord.
what a cretin! What a cretin!
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh no!
Ooh.
Oh! Is there hope?
Oh.
I heard an uwu.
That might have been there.
Was it you? Like trying to trick me or something?
hello.
Ah, it worked.
Okay. You guys are not helpful when that thing happens. You just all scream. like
What else are you supposed to do?
just say, "Oh, your mic's fucking up." Like, I can't tell. I'm like, "Oh my god, has something really creepy happened?" And nope.
Nah, we just know. Just know. That's the new thing.
Just get
If
your
you
arm
want
out
something.
your ass and stop moving.
I'm sitting I'm lying back. I've got my chair. Is it declined? And I'm lying my head facing the ceiling. I'm just visualizing these conversations. You know.
I had a massage yesterday.
Really?
One of those massage chairs.
that does not count as an.
It was well worth the pound that I spent.
You did make it
It's not
sound
a
like
massage.
you had like a proper massage.
Yeah, like you went out your way, got massaged. Yeah, but did you
Look
massage?
short.
No, actually no. I'm looking at. No, you're right.
Oh, that's disgraceful.
Mm-hmm.
What was it like? what was it?
So that was alright, I guess.
See,
Mad.
you have to lie there naked to get the full feeling.
True.
And I'm getting. Were
Yeah.
you doing that?
You've fallen for that trick once before. And his dad's birthday was, well,
Something else. Something else. Beanie turns 18. What?
that joint massage. Anyway, I think we should end it. We should end it here.
Yeah.
Happy bonfire night.
It's not bad.
Halloween.
Oh my god. You're actually bad.
No, the end.
that it.
Done.